When you think of a healthy breakfast, chances are a glass of orange juice is somewhere in that mental picture. Bright, sweet, and full of vitamin C. It's been sold to us as the ultimate way to start the day. We see it in commercials with glowing families and happy kids sipping juice at the kitchen table. But is orange juice truly as healthy as we've been led to believe? Today, we're breaking down what's really inside your morning glass of OJ. We'll look at the nutrients, the sugar, the processing, the impact on your body, and the surprising science that might change the way you see this common drink. Let's begin with the basics. What exactly is in a glass of orange juice? A standard 8-ounce or 240 milliliter serving of orange juice contains about 110 calories, 26 grams of sugar, and 2 grams of protein. It provides over 100% of the recommended daily intake of vitamin C and also includes potassium, folate, and some B vitamins. Sounds good, right? But let's pause for a second. That 26 grams of sugar, that's about 6.5 teaspoons. It's roughly the same amount of sugar found in a can of cola. The key difference? Orange juice sugar is naturally occurring, while soda sugar is added. But your body doesn't actually care where the sugar came from. Biochemically, it's absorbed the same way. Fruit juice should be limited because even natural sugars can contribute to insulin resistance, weight gain, and increased risk of type 2 diabetes if consumed in excess. Now let's talk about fiber. Unlike whole oranges, orange juice contains almost no fiber. That missing fiber makes a big difference. It slows sugar absorption, helps you feel full, and supports gut health. Without it, you're basically drinking sweet water with vitamins. Think about how many oranges go into a single glass of juice. It can take 3 to 5 medium oranges to fill just one 240 milliliter serving. Would you normally eat that many oranges in one sitting? Probably not. But when it's in liquid form, it's easy to drink it all down in seconds, along with all the sugar. Now let's look at how orange juice is made. Store-bought juice often goes through pasteurization, which heats it to kill bacteria, but also destroys some of the natural flavors. To fix this, companies add flavor packs made from orange essence and oils. The final product tastes like fresh orange juice, but it's been chemically engineered to do so. And what about not from concentrate juice? Many people think it means fresh. In reality, it can still be months old. The juice is stored in giant oxygen-free tanks to preserve it, often for a year or more, before flavor is added back in and it's bottled. It's not the same as squeezing an orange at home. Even juices labeled as 100% orange juice can legally include natural flavor packs and be stored for extended periods. So while the sugar is natural, the taste has been manipulated, and the freshness you expect may be an illusion. Let's not forget the impact on your teeth. Orange juice is highly acidic, with a pH around 3.5. That acidity, combined with sugar, can erode tooth enamel over time, especially if sipped slowly throughout the day. It's basically a perfect storm for cavities. Dentists often recommend drinking juice quickly, not slowly, and using a straw to minimize contact with your teeth. Rinsing with water afterward also helps. But how many people actually do that? Let's turn to the claim that orange juice boosts immunity. Yes, it's high in vitamin C, which plays a role in immune function. But beyond a certain amount, about 90 milligrams per day, extra vitamin C doesn't give you more protection. A single glass of OJ gives you 120% of your daily needs already. More isn't necessarily better. In fact, megadoses of vitamin C have not been shown to prevent colds or flu. The immune system is complex, and no single nutrient acts like a magic shield. Eating a variety of whole foods gives better long-term immune support than relying on a daily glass of juice. Let's also consider calories. Juice is often marketed as light and healthy, but a single 240 milliliter glass has 110 calories, all from sugar. That's the same as eating nearly 2 Oreo cookies. Yet people often don't think of juice as a caloric food. When we drink calories instead of chewing them, our brain registers satiety differently. Juice doesn't activate the same fullness signals as whole fruit, which means you're more likely to consume extra calories later without realizing it. Whole oranges have fiber and volume. Juice has neither. Fiber not only slows sugar absorption, but also keeps you full longer and feeds healthy gut bacteria. That's something you simply don't get from juice. What about fresh squeezed juice? Yes, it's better than store-bought in some ways. It doesn't contain added flavor packs or preservatives, but nutritionally, it's still mostly sugar water with vitamins and very little fiber. The problems we've discussed still apply. You might be wondering, does this mean orange juice is bad? Not necessarily. It means we need to understand what it is and what it isn't. It's not the same as eating fruit. It's not a miracle health drink. It's a treat and should be treated as such. If you enjoy orange juice, have it occasionally. Choose small servings, drink it with a meal, and ideally pair it with fiber, protein, or fat to slow sugar absorption. Or better yet, eat the orange instead. There's also the issue of how juice fits into your overall diet. If your eating habits are already high in sugar, adding orange juice may push your intake over the edge. But if your diet is balanced and low in processed sugars, an occasional glass likely won't do harm. It's also important to note that children are more sensitive to sugar. Pediatricians often recommend limiting juice intake to no more than 4 to 6 ounces per day for kids. Their smaller bodies and developing teeth make them more vulnerable to sugar's effects. Marketing plays a huge role in how we view orange juice. It's been framed for decades as a breakfast essential, an immune booster, and a health hero. But behind the sunny imagery is a product with nutritional drawbacks we shouldn't ignore. In moderation, orange juice can be enjoyed, but let's stop pretending it's a superfood. It's not evil, but it's not a daily health necessity either. Whole fruits, water, and unsweetened teas are better default choices for hydration and nutrition. So the next time you reach for a glass of orange juice, pause and ask, am I treating this as a luxury or as a health habit? Your body and your teeth will thank you for knowing the difference. Let's do a quick recap. 1 glass of orange juice contains over 100% of your daily vitamin C, but also 26 grams of sugar, no fiber, and about 110 calories. It spikes blood sugar, may erode teeth, and doesn't offer the same fullness or benefits as whole fruit. It's not about demonizing orange juice, it's about context. When you understand what's in it and how your body responds, you can make better decisions that fit your health goals. If you truly enjoy orange juice, consider treating it like dessert, not something you need every day. Even natural foods can become harmful when overused. Moderation, balance, and awareness are your best tools. At the end of the day, orange juice isn't a villain, but it's also not a superhero. It's a sugary fruit extract that has some nutrients and some drawbacks. Knowing the difference empowers you. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into orange juice. In our next episode, we'll peel back the layers of another everyday favorite, white rice. Is it friend or foe? You might be surprised. Nutrition isn't about good versus bad. It's about knowledge. It's about making choices based on facts, not marketing. And orange juice is a perfect example of how something can be natural, yet still problematic in excess. What we drink matters. Liquid calories don't satisfy us the way solid foods do. They often sneak into our day without us noticing, and the effects build up over time. In fact, many experts now recommend eating your fruits, not drinking them. The fiber, chewing, and slower sugar release all play key roles in health. Even the act of chewing sends different signals to your brain and digestive system. Marketing slogans like 100% juice or no added sugar sound great, but they don't tell the full story. Naturally occurring sugar is still sugar. Your body treats it the same way. Some countries now require warning labels for drinks with high sugar content. Even fruit juices. Health guidelines are shifting as science reveals the long-term effects of sugary beverages. As we wrap up, here's the bottom line. Orange juice isn't poison, but it's not magic either. It's sweet, it's natural, and it's easy to overdrink. Respect it, understand it, and enjoy it wisely. Thanks for watching Nutrition Decoded Healthy. If you found this helpful, consider subscribing for deep dives into everyday foods. Next time, we'll decode white rice, one of the most misunderstood staples in the world. See you then!